Hi everyone. Just popping on to do. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to pop on to do these little videos. I had a super busy week and I'm just getting to do them now. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is periods. I get more messages about this and more questions about this probably than I do about anything else. About, can you fast when you have your period? Is it okay to do a longer fast? Lots of different things around periods. And I don't mean to sound in any way insensitive or in any way, what would I say, patronizing when it comes to this, because I'm a woman myself. I have periods. I know what it's like. So when you're fasting, fasting is a natural pain relief. Fasting is a natural anti-inflammatory. So they would be the two major issues when it comes to periods: pain and discomfort. And the other thing is feeling hungry. But the hunger that you feel is, okay, it might be a bit more exaggerated than your normal hunger, but it's still just hunger. So there is no reason why you cannot fast when you have your period. There's no reason why, if you're consistently fasting and you are fasting with a good routine and you're fasting every day, you will feel pain. Oh, of course you will. I'm not saying that you won't feel pain, but it will be less and it will be manageable. You will still have your PMT symptoms. You still might have your bloating. You still have everything. There's no reason why you cannot fast when you have your period. There's no reason why you have to end your fast early when you have your period. If you choose to do that and you feel it's a struggle, that's completely up to you. But there is no medical reason why you can't do it. I did my first 5 day fast on the fourth day of my period. So I purposely did that because I wanted to see if it did affect me even more. And it didn't really. It really didn't. So in regards to painkillers, can you take a paracetamol? Yeah, you can take paracetamol when you're fasting. Everybody's different. Some people it won't affect their stomach at all. Some people it will. If you feel you want to take a latte or a cappuccino and have your paracetamol, that's personally up to you. I can't miraculously find some way of making it easier or better. I can just advise and say to you that it will get better. It's not as if, like, everybody is different as well. Everyone suffers different PMT symptoms. Everyone suffers different pain wise. But there is no medical reason why you cannot fast when you have your period. So that's that. Hopefully, I hope I don't sound patronizing. I hope I don't sound unsensitive, but you can fast when you have your period. The next thing that I want to speak about is motivation, and how do you push through on days of feeling hungry, and how do you keep going? How do you get back on track? Loads and loads of questions around this. Loads of people message me on a daily basis and saying, I'm not meeting my goals. I'm not feeling motivated. I'm not feeling driven. And actually, probably since I started doing this month has been the highest month of people not feeling motivated. And I was actually one of them. Before I went away on my holidays, I had done the month of OMAD, and I was fasting and I was this and I was that. Looking back now, I wasn't 100% on my game. I was fasting, but I was super busy. I wasn't doing my meals properly. I wasn't prepared. There was 100 different things. There's 100 different things that click into place when you're fasting. And let's say 10 of them was clicked into place and the rest of them weren't, for me personally. And it has been a brilliant experience over the last couple of weeks for me personally, because now I can speak about it and say to people, this is what happens, this is what doesn't happen. So for motivation, particularly, motivation comes from within. There's lots of different things that will motivate you. So there's people that want to lose weight to have babies. There's people that want to lose weight because they're after being at home for the past couple of months and they're going back to work and they don't want to face people feeling uncomfortable in themselves. There's people that want to get fit and healthy. There's people that know the clothes no longer fit them. There's lots of different levels of people and why they fast and what their personal goals are. So I always say to people, use that personal goal as your motivation. The choice is with you. You have a choice every single day. Am I going to eat today? Am I going to fast today? Am I going to break my fast early? Or am I going to continue and meet my goals? So when I feel a moment of weakness, and I do, everybody does, and I have, like, we even getting up this morning, oh, well, I'm down the town, I'm doing my bits and pieces. Oh, well, I just have a latte. Will I have a flat white? No, I won't, because I know I'm going out later for dinner and I'm looking forward to it, and that's what keep me going. So I always have something in mind. So it's easier for me personally. When I did my 4 day fast, I knew on the Thursday I was going to be meeting my friend for lunch, and that was my goal. If I hadn't been meeting my friend for lunch, I probably could have went 5 days this time. It was super easy for me. Super easy. with moments of hardness. I don't like to say super easy as, oh, it's a breeze, because it's not a breeze. The fourth day of any fast is always the hardest. If you can get through the fourth day, you can get through anything. So when it comes to motivation, picture in your head your goal. Why are you doing this? What is this for? What is your personal goal? And when the moment of weakness comes into your head and you're thinking, well, I end my fast early, let that thought come into your head and say, oh, okay, well, I really do want to have a child. I really need to lose weight because of this. I really want to get back into them jeans, whatever it is. And if you still decide you want to break your fast, that's personally your choice. Again, I can't give you a miracle. People message me sometimes and they say, oh, I'm really struggling, and I can give you words of wisdom, but there's no miracle that I have inside me that, there's a tablet that I can post you out that's going to make your fast easier. It's not going to happen. It's just all mental. It's all just a thought. It's all in your head. And it's amazing what you can overcome. It's amazing what your mind can overcome. And then we all have moments of feeling, like me included, like that's what I was going to talk about next. So I was away, took the week off from fasting, but when I look back now, I wasn't fully in the zone for the weeks before I went away. I had an awful lot of stuff going on. I had an awful lot of pressure in my life, with my family life, with everything everyone has their own personal stuff, and my own personal stuff I had going on. And funny enough, now that I did the 4-day fast and then I did OMAD, and I'm doing OMAD again today, I actually was going to do a 50-hour fast after my 4-day fast, but I hurt my back and I had to get a muscle relaxant off the doctor, and I had to eat to take the tablet. So I ate because you have to be sensible. So I did OMAD, but I am totally in the zone. I'm totally feeling so motivated, so driven, so in the zone. And it's amazing how things in your life just feel so different when you're in the zone with fasting. The things that bothered me last week no longer matter to me this week. The things that was irritating me no longer matter to me this week. The most important person in your life is you. The most important mind that you look after is your own mind. And when you're fasting, you get such clarity, such centeredness in yourself, especially with longer fasts. And if I can encourage anyone to try a longer fast for no other reason than that feeling, I encourage you to do it. And that's why with all my clients, I work on building up one longer fast, our own personal goal to try and get a longer fast in. But when you're in the zone and when you're feeling driven and motivated, it's easier to stay in. Like when you're not in the zone, like I have a couple of clients and a couple of people that no longer are coming to me because they're not driven, they're not motivated, they're not feeling it at the moment. And that's personal, that's perfectly fine. And when you're not feeling it, it's hard to get back into the zone. It's hard to get back on track. And the only thing that I will say to you is just keep with it. Just stick with it. Just stick with it. And then all of a sudden it clicks and it becomes easy and it becomes lovely. And today is Saturday. I'm off work today. I got up early this morning. I went for my walk. I came home. I cleaned my house from top to bottom. I was going to meet someone for a coffee. I walked in to meet them. I walked back again. Whereas last week and the week before, I probably would have not went for my walk. I'll go later, drive in to meet someone for a coffee, drive home. I just was a little less off point for me personally. I feel better when I'm on point. I feel better when I'm totally focused, totally driven. That doesn't mean that I don't get to enjoy everything in life. I'm going out later on for dinner. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I'm going to have a few drinks. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. And then I have my week ahead planned and what I'm going to do. And for this week, strong 7 days walking, 7 good walks I got in this week. I'm so happy with my steps. And I feel even today walking, there's a hill in the town that I walk in. I could have ran up the hill today. And whereas looking back on the past 2 or 3 weeks when I was walking, I was pulling myself along. I wasn't in the same driven mental state. So basically it comes from within, but there is different tools and different tasks and different things that can help. And a lot of those things are mental. Visualization is the best thing. Believing you can do it. Look, I can do this. I can get back in the zone. I can get back on track. I want to feel amazing again. Think back to how the time that you were feeling totally driven, that you were feeling totally motivated. It was lovely. It was great. You want to get there again. So that's what you're going to have to do. So I hope that covers a little bit about the periods and about being motivated to stay in the game. So they're the 2 things I'm going to cover today. I will come back on and cover, there's about 20 different things now at this stage, but I'm not going to do videos on them all because I'd be here for forever. You'd be sick looking at me and listening to me. But I will do another one in a couple of days' time. And any questions, any comments, let us know your feedback. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, if you're feeling totally motivated, if you're feeling totally driven at the moment. What helps you when you're not feeling motivated, when you're not feeling driven? A lot of people say they look back over the page and they look back over different posts and that helps them. What helps you when you're not feeling motivated and driven? And let us know, and hope that helps, and I shall talk to you all soon. Have a lovely Saturday, have a lovely weekend, and chat soon.